Hey, what's up guys, it's Slow World Legend. Long time no see, huh? So I've been obsessed with Link's Awakening on the Switch since its released, and if you're watching this video, then you likely are too. I am thoroughly convinced that this is the better version of this game and the definitive game you should play if you want to try out Link's Awakening for the first time. Don't get me wrong, I love the original, and it is listed in my top 6 Zelda games of all time, which if you play the series at all, you know that is a huge accomplishment, but I do believe this is the best version of this game. There are loads of updates and improvements added to the Switch version of this game. One of the most important updates is the change to the Power Bracelet and the Pegasus Boots. You no longer have to equip these items to use them, making the game tremendously more enjoyable. We no longer have to pause the game and change our button layout to pick up a boulder or run past something. The other change that makes this the definitive game is the look of it. The new graphics of this game look amazing and did not lose the charm of the original game at all. The bubbliness of the characters makes this truly a unique Zelda that sets itself apart from the other games in the series. And if you know about the story of this game, then you know why this art style fits perfectly within the tone of the game. This remake expands on the lore, the characters, and the gameplay of the original. The boss fights, while not hard, are enjoyable and much more memorable than they were in the original. I found that traversing the overworld is fresh and much more enjoyable this time around. The screen no longer jumps between different areas of the game, making this actually feel like one big island Link is stuck on. Koholint Island has never felt more alive. Link's Awakening has some of the best dungeons of any 2D Zelda games, and to me, they stand up with the dungeons of any Zelda game, including the 3D ones. The layout of these dungeons are perfect, requiring not much backtracking other than the face shrine, and when you do backtrack, it doesn't feel like you're losing progress or getting lost, it feels like you are solving a bigger puzzle. Such as the Eagle's Tower, once you realize you need to knock the pillars down with the heavy ball, it makes backtracking through the dungeon full of purpose. The first 3 are easy, and once I finally figured out how to make it to the 4th pillar, I felt completely accomplished. The minigames in the Switch remake are also very much the superior versions of these minigames. The Trinity game has new prizes and gives them to you in sections, giving you reasons to go back to it as you progress through the game. It also varies in difficulty. I found the items that stand still in the front to be very easy, and the items that were on the moving platforms in the back to be a lot harder. Specifically, the blooper was hard to get. Some of the taller items had to be knocked over and picked up from the side, such as the piranha plant. These changes in the difficulty made the Trinity game fresh. The fishing has been completely renovated as well. The changing of the lures makes the way you want to fish very different, and now there are several types of fish including cheeps and bloopers. I've spent several hours just fishing in the new Link's Awakening game. Just like the Trinity game, new fish will appear in the pond as you progress through the game, giving you reasons to come back. Lastly, the Rapids ride has been redone as well. There are now 2 different modes, one is a collectathon and the other is a speed test where you compete against your best time. I didn't love the timed mode, but I found that the collectathon mode to be very enjoyable. One of my favorite things about this game, and specifically the Switch remake, is Mabe Village. This game gives you a reason to go back as you progress. I find that there is no hub in some Zelda games that acts like a home for Link. In some games that's fine, you don't always need a hub, but I like that this game makes Mabe Village the central point of the island and gives you a reason to come back. The story has multiple progression points in Mabe Village, and the minigames make the village feel alive. This aspect is one of the missing things from a lot of 2D Zelda games, such as A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. Having a hub like this that changes and requires you to revisit makes the story feel more real. As you progress, sometimes Marin is there, and sometimes she is missing or in Animal Village. Overall, this remake has completely renovated and improved Link's Awakening in nearly every way, but nonetheless, it gives a look into how I feel about each one of these games. The original was already among my favorites in the series, and this remake has improved on it in so many ways. So does it move up on my list at all? I've always thought A Link to the Past was the definitive 2D Zelda game in the series, and nostalgia wants me to still say it is. But if I'm going to be honest here, I think this game is better. I played A Link to the Past just days before I played Link's Awakening on the Switch, and I enjoyed Link's Awakening a bit more. The game doesn't have any weaknesses. If I'm being 100% honest, I think that Link's Awakening is just a more fun game to play now. A Link to the Past was my third favorite game in the series, and now I'm ready to move it to fourth and put The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening as my third favorite game in the series, right behind Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. I think that highly of this game. Is the moment getting the best of me? I honestly don't think so. I know that all of the Zelda games I have played this year alone, I have played 13 I believe. This game ranks among the top of them. As you can tell, I absolutely love this game. Anyways, that's how I feel about Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch. How are you liking the game? Sorry for the near month layoff. My personal life got a little hectic and I was unable to put real time into YouTube. What are you hoping to see next from me? Let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow on Twitter. I post a lot of Zelda updates and I'm on there every day. Also, be sure to join the Discord while you're at it. They are both in the description below. We have awesome people in there. But that will do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep the legend going.